So having a particular cue when you encode information and then having a cue again can help recall it if it's similar to the original cue. Similarly, there's also research on state-dependent learning. And so with state-dependent learning, the particular physiological state that you're in when you learn something might be the optimal physiological state to be in when you're trying to recall something. Now, that being said, some people will interpret this as, okay, like, well, let's say that like I was like, really drunk or something when I was learning something. So does that mean that I have to get really drunk again for the test? Now, there does appear to be some research that would suggest that if you first learn something under a particular physiological state, it may very well be that that physiological state would be best for you to recall that information, but that's not the same thing as if you were not drunk and you first learned the information and then being not drunk when you had to recall the information, you would do better in that case. So this is not an advertisement for getting drunk to learn. This is just a example of just like when you're having certain cues when you encode information, the particular physiological states that you're in as well can also play a role when you're coming back to your long-term memory to try to pull information from it, and maybe having similarities in your physiological state then that match when it was originally coded could be beneficial for remembering.